one more microphone, if that's possible. All right.
The three wise men.
All right. And I will introduce them briefly, but I really want you to hear from them. So first I want to introduce my friend and also somebody that I've known for 26 years. And 26 years ago, I was in Bible college in Rhode Island, in Zion Bible College. And there I interned in a church in Providence, Rhode Island. And since then, Pasco Menzo, he was always involved in Teen Challenge. But I believe it's about 13 years, 14 years ago that he took over Teen Challenge New England. And now it is Teen Challenge Northeast. And since it's growing and it's also now encompassing New York. But I'm so blessed to know Pasco for so many years. He's a man after God's heart and is a great friend. So Pasco, please just introduce yourself and share a little bit about who you are and just greet us for.
Well, it's a blessing to be here with you. For me, I've been coming for 13 years. And Tom Terry, thank you for your invite and welcoming me here always as family. And I do feel a great connection to Europe Teen Challenge and all the countries that are represented here and those that are not even here at this conference now. So you know how it is when God puts something in your heart, it's hard to shake it or move it. And so about 13 years ago, God put Europe Teen Challenge in my heart, and so we've been connected in so many ways because of that.
So good.
And that's been a great joy, great privilege. But New England and New Jersey Teen Challenge, we are now the Northeast, and we're the Northeast with the anticipation of New York Teen Challenge merging with us and coming under us. So it's been a great ride with New England. As you know, Teen Challenge is challenging on every level, right? It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
But God has been so faithful on so many different levels through the several years of serving in Teen Challenge New England, New Jersey. Now, that's 12 years, on 13 years going. And then it's been about 2.5 years that I've been in New York. So the Board of New York had asked me to come in. About 2.5 years ago, they were planning to close everything down in New York. When I talk about New York, Adult and Teen Challenge, it's not Brooklyn, that's separate, but Adult and Teen Challenge New York. So basically, they have heard what happened in New England and New Jersey, and because of that, they invited me in. So with the help of God and the blessing of the Lord, we've been able to turn New York around. And prior to me getting there, they had closed 4 centers, 2 men homes and 2 women, leaving just 3 men's home behind. So since that, in the last 2.5 years, we have opened a women's home in Syracuse, and we have opened a men's transitional home in Albany. And this past January, we just opened a men's home in Long Island. And Long Island, New York is where, about 35 years ago, is where New York Adult and Teen Challenge started. So it was the mother, so to speak, and the doors were closed there for 2.5 years. But I give God the glory and the praise that we've been able to open that. There's 6 men in the program right now, and we just opened in January. So we just give God all the glory for it.
Thank you, Pasco. Yes. And we're also blessed that we're also part of a global family. Teen Challenge in Europe, history, but we're also part of a global family. I believe it's over 140 nations now. And so representing Global Teen Challenge is here Dr. Jose Martinez. And the amazing thing about, we know our history. We know Nikki Cruz and David Wilkerson, Nikki Cruz and Puerto Rico. And our brother Jose is also from Puerto Rico. So, and it's amazing to have you here and also representing Global Teen Challenge. So share a little bit about you and also bring greetings from Global Teen Challenge. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a great privilege to be this day with all of you here, just sharing this stage with So, friends and great men of God, it's just amazing. Just a little bit, I bring greetings in behalf of the President and CEO of Global Teen Challenge and Southeast Teen Challenge, Bryce Maddock. To all of you, Brother Tom and Terry, and to all the European regions. Just a little bit about myself. I born and grew up in Puerto Rico in a beautiful family. At the age of 11, I started using drugs. And fast forward, I ended up in prison doing 16 years of sentence. And that's what I found Jesus in my life. And allowed me 2 years later to enroll in Teen Challenge program. So I have been with Teen Challenge since then. And God allowed me to just navigate into different positions with the ministry. Somebody told me one day that leadership is about understanding from one day you have the pencil and the next day you have the broom. And the next day you have the pencil again. So you're learning to navigate in all these tasks. And today I have the privilege after having different positions from being a missionary in the Dominican Republic for 10 years, overseeing Teen Challenge, then go back to Oklahoma and call back to Puerto Rico to fix a big situation in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico Teen Challenge is a ministry that has been operating for 58 years. And as you can imagine, it's a old ministry. And in that time, the ministry have about $15 million in debt. And God called me. You know, some things when you have been, and something when you have been listening and prayed to God fix something, right? And when God said, well, I'm going to use you to fix that. And then God called us back to Puerto Rico, and we went back to Puerto Rico, and God really stepping in and help us to navigate through miracles.